Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I will be discussing about T cells and how affected from certain disease. I will also be sharing vital role of T cells, their molecular structure and mutation. I hope that this video is helpful for anyone who want to know or is interested in learning more about this common fact for T cells. What is T cells? T cells, or T lymphocytes, are a type of white blood cell that plays a vital role in the immune system. They are responsible for recognizing and attacking infected cells, cancer cells, and other foreign invaders in the body. T cells are produced in the bone marrow and mature in the thymus gland. They can be categorized into several subtypes, each with specific functions in the immune response. What are the vital role of T cells in human body? T cells play several vital roles in the human body's immune system. Some key functions of T cells include 1. Recognition and response to pathogens. T cells are crucial for recognizing and responding to pathogens, such as viruses, bacteria, and fungi. They can detect foreign antigens presented by infected cells or antigen-presenting cells and mount specific immune responses to eliminate the invaders. 2. Cell-mediated immunity. T cells are important for cell-mediated immunity, where they directly attack and destroy infected or abnormal cells. Cytotoxic T cells, CD8+ T cells, can kill infected cells by releasing cytotoxic substances or triggering programmed cell death. Apoptosis. 3. Regulating immune responses. T cells help regulate and coordinate various aspects of the immune response. Helper T cells, CD4+ T cells, release signaling molecules, cytokines, that activate other immune cells, enhance antibody production by B cells, and modulate inflammatory responses. 4. Memory and long-term immunity. T cells are essential for the generation of immunological memory. After an initial exposure to a pathogen, memory T cells are formed that provide long-lasting protection, enabling a faster and more robust immune response upon re-encounter with the same pathogen. 5. Anti-tumor immunity. T cells also play a critical role in immune surveillance and defense against cancer. Tumor-specific T cells can recognize and eliminate cancer cells, preventing tumor growth and progression. Immunotherapy approaches harness the power of T cells to enhance anti-tumor immune responses. Overall, T cells are central players in the adaptive immune system, providing specific and targeted immune responses that help protect the body from infections, cancer, and other threats. Their diverse functions and ability to adapt and remember previous encounters make T cells indispensable for maintaining immune surveillance and mounting effective immune responses in the human body. Are there specific factors that can influence the activation and function of T cells in the body? Yes, several factors can influence the activation and function of T cells in the body. T cell responses are tightly regulated by a complex interplay of various signals and environmental cues that determine their activation, differentiation, and effector functions. Some key factors that can impact the activation and function of T cells include 1. Antigen presentation. T cells require the presentation of specific antigens by antigen-presenting cells, APCs, to become activated. The recognition of antigenic peptides in the context of major histocompatibility complex, MHC, molecules on the surface of APCs is essential for T cell activation. 2. Co-stimulatory signals. In addition to antigen recognition, T cells require co-stimulatory signals, such as CD28 binding to CD80/CD86 on APCs, to receive proper activation signals. Co-stimulation ensures T cell activation and prevents anergy or tolerance. 3. Cytokine signaling. Cytokines play a critical role in shaping T cell responses. Different cytokine signals can drive T cell differentiation into specific subsets, such as T helper 1, Th1, Th2, Th17, regulatory T cells, Tregs, and cytotoxic T cells. Cytokines also influence T cell proliferation, survival, and effector functions. 4. Microenvironment cues. The local microenvironment, including inflammatory signals, metabolites, and cellular interactions, modulates T cell activation and function. Factors like oxygen levels, nutrients, and cell-cell contacts can impact T cell responses. 5. Regulatory mechanisms. Several regulatory mechanisms control T cell responses to maintain immune homeostasis. Regulatory T cells, TREGs, suppress excessive immune responses and prevent autoimmunity. Checkpoint molecules like CTLA-4 and PD-1 help regulate T cell activation and prevent overactivation. 6. Genetic and epigenetic factors. Genetic variations and epigenetic modifications can influence T cell function and responsiveness. Polymorphisms in genes encoding T cell receptors, cytokines, or signaling molecules can affect T cell activation and immune responses. 7. Age, stress, and lifestyle factors. Age-related changes, chronic stress, inflammation, and lifestyle factors such as diet, exercise, and sleep can impact T cell function and immune responses. Maintaining a healthy lifestyle and managing stress can support optimal immune function. Overall, a complex interplay of various factors shapes the activation and function of T cells in the body. Understanding these factors and their impact on T cell responses is essential for developing strategies to modulate immune responses effectively in health and disease. Can T cells be affected by certain diseases? Yes, T cells can be affected by certain diseases and conditions. Dysregulation of T cell function can lead to various autoimmune diseases, where the immune system mistakenly attacks healthy cells and tissues in the body. Examples of autoimmune diseases involving T cells include rheumatoid arthritis, multiple sclerosis, and type 1 diabetes. T cell deficiencies or dysfunction can also result. Immunodeficiency disorders, where the immune system is weakened and unable to effectively protect the body from infections. Additionally, some cancers can evade detection by T cells and suppress their activity, allowing for tumor growth and progression. Overall, maintaining a healthy T cell function is critical for a strong immune response and overall health. Can you please explain T cells' molecular structure? T cells are a type of white blood cell that is a crucial component of the immune system. They have a unique molecular structure that allows them to carry out their functions. T cells are characterized by the presence of receptors on their cell surface called T cell receptors, TCRs. These receptors are proteins that specifically recognize and bind to antigens, which are molecules found on the surface of pathogens or infected cells. TCRs consist of two protein chains, alpha and beta chains, in most T cells, although some T cells only have gamma and delta chains. These chains come together to form a heterodimer structure that is involved in antigen recognition. In addition to TCRs, T cells also express a variety of other cell surface molecules that help regulate their activation and function. For example, CD4 and CD8 are coreceptors that help T cells interact with other immune cells and determine their function. Other molecules such as CD28, CTLA-4, and PD-1 play important roles in controlling T cell activation, signaling, and immune responses. Overall, the molecular structure of T cells, particularly their TCRs and other cell surface molecules, is essential for their ability to recognize antigens, mount immune responses, and coordinate the immune system's defense against pathogens and other threats. Could mutations in T cell receptors lead to immune system disorders? Yes, mutations in T cell receptors, TCRs, can contribute to immune system disorders. TCRs play a crucial role in the immune response by recognizing antigens, which can be derived from pathogens or abnormal cells like cancer cells. Mutations in TCR genes can affect the ability of T cells to recognize and respond to antigens correctly, leading to dysregulation of the immune system and potential immune system disorders. For example, mutations in TCR genes can result in T cells being unable to distinguish between self and non-self antigens, leading to autoimmune diseases where the immune system mistakenly attacks healthy tissues in the body. On the other hand, mutations that impair the ability of T cells to recognize and eliminate cancer cells can contribute to the development and progression of cancer. Moreover, mutations in genes encoding molecules involved in TCR signaling pathways or coreceptors can also disrupt T cell function and contribute to immune system disorders. For instance, mutations in genes encoding coreceptors like CD4 or CD8 can impact T cell activation and signaling, leading to immune system dysfunction. Therefore, mutations in TCRs and related genes can have significant implications for immune system health and function, potentially contributing to the development of autoimmune diseases, immunodeficiencies, or impaired immune responses to pathogens and cancer. I wonder if there are any treatments or therapies that can help if someone has TCR mutations affecting their immune system. There are various treatment options available for individuals with immune system disorders resulting from mutations in T-cell receptors, TCRs, or related genes. The specific treatment approach will depend on the underlying condition and the extent of immune system dysfunction. Some possible treatment options include 1. Immunomodulatory therapy. This approach aims to regulate the immune response and reduce inflammation in autoimmune diseases. This can include medications such as corticosteroids, immunosuppressants, or biologic therapies that target specific immune pathways. 2. Targeted therapies. For conditions where mutations in TCRs affect signaling pathways or coreceptors, targeted therapies may be used to modulate T-cell activation and function. For example, drugs that target specific signaling molecules like CTLA-4 or PD-1 may be used in certain immune-related disorders. 3. Gene therapy or gene editing. In cases where the immune system disorder is caused by a specific genetic mutation, gene therapy or gene editing approaches may be considered. These techniques aim to correct the underlying genetic defect and restore proper T-cell function. For stem cell transplant, for severe immune system disorders or immunodeficiencies caused by TCR mutations, stem cell transplant may be a treatment option. This involves replacing dysfunctional immune cells with healthy stem cells that can differentiate into functional T cells. 5. Supportive care. Depending on the specific immune system disorder and associated symptoms, supportive care measures such as symptom management, physical therapy, or dietary modifications may be recommended to improve quality of life. It is essential for individuals with immune system disorders involving TCR mutations to work closely with healthcare providers, including immunologists and genetic counselors, to develop a personalized treatment plan tailored to their condition and needs. Research in the field of immunology and genetics continues to advance, offering hope for innovative therapies and approaches for these complex conditions. Do you have any recommendations for specific immunomodulatory therapies or targeted treatments? Specific immunomodulatory therapies or targeted treatments for immune system disorders resulting from T-cell receptor, TCR, mutations will vary depending on the specific condition and underlying mechanisms involved. It is important for individuals to work closely with healthcare providers, including immunologists or specialists in the specific disorder, to determine the most appropriate treatment approach. However, here are some examples of immunomodulatory therapies and targeted treatments that may be used in certain immune system disorders. 1. Corticosteroids. Corticosteroids, such as prednisone or dexamethasone, are commonly used to reduce inflammation and suppress the immune response in autoimmune diseases like rheumatoid arthritis, lupus, or inflammatory bowel disease. 2. Immunosuppressants, medications that suppress the activity of the immune system, such as methotrexate, azathioprine, or mycophenolate mofetil, may be prescribed to control inflammation and symptoms in autoimmune conditions. 3. Biologic therapies. Biologic drugs target specific immune system molecules or pathways involved in autoimmune diseases. For example, TNF-alpha inhibitors like adalimumab or infliximab are used to treat conditions like rheumatoid arthritis or psoriasis. For targeted immunotherapies, these therapies aim to modulate the immune response by targeting specific immune cells or molecules. For instance, monoclonal antibodies that target immune checkpoints like CTLA-4 or PD-1 are used in cancer immunotherapy to enhance the anti-tumor immune response. 5. Gene therapies. Emerging gene therapy approaches are being explored for genetic immune disorders. For example, gene editing techniques like CRISPR-Cas9 may be used to correct specific mutations in TCR genes or related genes. It is crucial to note that the selection of immunomodulatory or targeted treatments should be based on a thorough evaluation of the individual's condition, genetic profile, and overall health. Treatment decisions should be made in consultation with healthcare providers who have expertise in the specific immune system disorder and its management. Are there any potential side effects or risks associated with these therapies? Yes, immunomodulatory therapies and targeted treatments used for immune system disorders, including those resulting from T-cell receptor (TCR) mutations, can be associated with potential side effects and risks. The specific side effects may vary depending on the type of therapy, the individual's health status, and the underlying condition being treated. Some common side effects and risks associated with these therapies include 1. Immunosuppression. Medications that suppress the immune response, such as corticosteroids or immunosuppressants, can increase the risk of infections due to reduced immune function. Patients may be more susceptible to bacterial, viral, or fungal infections while on these medications. 2. Allergic reactions. Some biologic therapies or targeted immunotherapies can trigger allergic reactions or hypersensitivity responses. This can range from mild skin rashes to more severe anaphylaxis, a life-threatening allergic reaction. 3. Autoimmune reactions. In some cases, immunomodulatory therapies can lead to the development of autoimmune reactions or exacerbate existing autoimmune conditions. This can include symptoms like joint pain, rashes, or organ inflammation. For organ toxicity, certain medications used in immune system disorders may have toxic effects on specific organs, such as the liver, kidneys, or bone marrow. Regular monitoring of organ function through blood tests may be required to detect and manage potential toxicity. 5. Long-term effects. Some immunomodulatory therapies may have long-term effects on the immune system or other body systems. It is important for individuals to discuss potential risks and benefits with their healthcare providers and to undergo regular follow-up evaluations. 6. Rare side effects. Some therapies may be associated with rare but serious side effects, such as infusion reactions with biologic therapies, cardiovascular events, or neurological complications. It is essential for individuals receiving immunomodulatory or targeted treatments to be monitored closely by healthcare providers for any signs of adverse effects. Patients should communicate openly with their healthcare team about any symptoms or concerns that arise during treatment. The benefits and risks of each therapy should be carefully weighed, and treatment decisions should be individualized based on the patient's specific needs and health status. Are there alternative, less risky treatment options available for immune system disorders? Alternative, less risky treatment options for immune system disorders, including those stemming from T-cell receptor (TCR) mutations, may be considered depending on the individual's condition, preferences, and response to conventional therapies. While the efficacy and safety of alternative treatments may vary, some individuals may find them beneficial in managing their immune-related issues. Here are some alternative approaches that may be explored. 1. Dietary and lifestyle modifications. Adopting a healthy diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, and healthy fats can support overall immune system function. Regular exercise, stress management techniques, and adequate sleep can also help regulate immune responses and reduce inflammation. 2. Herbal and dietary supplements. Some herbs and supplements are believed to have immune-modulating properties. For example, probiotics, vitamin D, omega-3 fatty acids, and certain herbs like echinacea, astragalus, or turmeric are thought to support immune health. However, it is essential to consult with a healthcare provider before taking any supplements, as they may interact with medications or exacerbate certain conditions. 3. Acupuncture and traditional Chinese medicine. Acupuncture, herbal remedies, and other traditional Chinese medicine practices are believed to have immune-regulating effects and may provide relief for certain immune-related conditions. For mind-body therapies, practices such as yoga, meditation, mindfulness, and relaxation techniques can help reduce stress, promote mental well-being, and modulate immune responses. These modalities may be used as adjunctive therapies in immune system disorders. 5. Homeopathy and naturopathy. Some individuals with immune system disorders may explore homeopathic remedies or naturopathic treatments to address their symptoms and support immune balance. These approaches aim to stimulate the body's self-healing mechanisms. 6. Complementary and integrative therapies. Various complementary approaches, including massage therapy, chiropractic care, aromatherapy, and energy healing modalities like Reiki, may be considered to promote overall wellness and support immune health. It is important to note that while alternative treatments may offer additional options for managing immune system disorders, they should not be used as a substitute for evidence-based conventional therapies or medical advice. Individuals considering alternative treatments should discuss their options with healthcare providers to ensure that the chosen treatments are safe, effective, and compatible with their overall treatment plan. Is there any research or evidence supporting the effectiveness of these alternative therapies for immune system disorders? There is ongoing research and varying levels of evidence regarding the effectiveness of alternative therapies for immune system disorders. While some individuals find relief and benefit from these approaches, it is essential to consider the scientific evidence and potential risks before incorporating alternative treatments into a comprehensive treatment plan. Here is an overview of the research and evidence supporting some alternative therapies for immune system disorders. 1. Dietary and lifestyle modifications. Numerous studies have highlighted the importance of a healthy diet, regular exercise, stress management, and quality sleep in supporting immune function. A balanced diet rich in nutrients and antioxidants can help regulate inflammation and promote overall health. 2. Herbal and dietary supplements. Some herbs and supplements have been studied for their potential immune modulating effects. For example, vitamin D has been shown to play a role in immune regulation, while probiotics are believed to support gut health and immune function. However, the evidence for other supplements like echinacea or astragalus is mixed, and results may vary. 3. Acupuncture and traditional Chinese medicine. Research on acupuncture has shown promising results in modulating immune responses and reducing inflammation in some conditions, although more high-quality studies are needed. Traditional Chinese herbs are also under investigation for their potential immunomodulatory effects. For mind-body therapies, mindfulness-based stress reduction, meditation, and yoga have been studied for their impact on immune function and inflammatory markers in various conditions. These practices may help reduce stress, improve mental well-being, and support immune health. 5. Homeopathy and naturopathy. The evidence for homeopathic remedies and naturopathic treatments in immune system disorders is limited, with some studies showing positive effects while others report mixed results or lack of significant benefit. 6. Complementary and integrative therapies. Some complementary therapies, such as massage, aromatherapy, and energy healing modalities, may help reduce stress, promote relaxation, and improve overall well-being, which can indirectly support immune health. While alternative therapies may offer additional options for individuals with immune system disorders, it is crucial to approach them with caution and discuss their use with healthcare providers. Integrative approaches that combine evidence-based conventional treatments with select alternative therapies tailored to the individual's needs may provide a holistic and personalized approach to managing immune-related conditions. Further research is necessary to establish the efficacy, safety, and optimal use of alternative treatments in immune system disorders. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos on health and wellness. Take care and see you in the next one.